Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I will be reviewing the Kamikaze F7 stack from Underground FPV. It is currently my favorite stack and I run it in both of my racing quads. I've been getting great performance, it's been super reliable for me. To start off, to show you the 4-in-1 and the flight controller that you get with this stack. There are a few more things you receive in the package, I will show them to you later. I'd like to discuss some of the features of each board. Firstly, the flight controller is an F7 board, which means that it has plenty of processing power to run all the current Betaflight features, as well as anything they may add in the future. If you look in the middle, there are two ribbon cables, one on this side and one on the other side. This is because there are actually two gyros included in this flight controller. One is the MPU 6000 and the other is the ICM 20608. So if you want to run 8K 8K or 32 32K, both are possible depending on whatever your preference is. And the best thing is that they are soft mounted here in the middle. So you do not need to play with grommets, bobbins. You don't need any kind of soft mounting, external soft mounting for that. Everything's just done right here within the board. It makes it very convenient. You can just stick one long screw and build your entire stack on that. Next, the board has plenty of UARTs. So you can see there are a total of 5 available UARTs here with an extra SCL and SDA. You can reach them on this side as well as the bottom. Next, the power pads are something that are very nice on this board. So you can see they're really long. It makes soldering various components to the same pads very easy, as there's plenty of space to do so. It also gives you the option of powering 5 volts off a normal regulator and off the USB. So if you would like your receiver to always be operating when you're plugged in via USB, you can just solder it right here to this USB pad and make any changes to the radio and Betaflight, it'll be on. Next, the camera and VTX pads right here. I'm really happy they decided to go with an 8-volt power output because it's both the camera and the VTX can be powered from here. And since they are powered from the same source, it reduces electrical noise, so you can get cleaner video feed. There's also a pad for camera control in case you'd like to use that option. Lastly, you have two options to connect this to the 4-in-1. One is a ribbon cable, or you could use a normal cable like this, which plugs in right here. So both these options are available, and I think you have two choices right here. You can put a ribbon cable in right here or right here, depending on the orientation of your board. In case you get confused, this is forward with the Kamikaze logo like this. There's no marking, no arrow on the board. Alright, moving on to the 4-in-1. This 4-in-1 has individual current resistors right here on each ESC, and I really like that because you can set, because it's also a 32-bit BLE32 board, so you can set individual current limiting on each ESC. And so this board is rated for 40 amps. I normally set mine to 30 amps because I don't pull more than that. And I have never managed to burn a motor or break an ESC when using one of these boards. I have managed to do so on boards that don't have current limiting, but I haven't done it on this one. There are plenty of capacitors for filtering on both sides, and nice big power pads on the bottom. This large pad right here is the ground pad, and you don't need to solder on that, but that's you could if you want. I think it improves current flow through the board, but it's not required. You can connect to the flight controller via this ribbon cable or normal cable, and that's it, I believe, for the 4-in-1. Alright, a few things that you also get with the package. First one being copper tape. This is sticky on one side, and you basically stick it onto your 4-in-1 right here above the FETs so that you do not get any solder blobs on them when you are soldering. As you can see, there are small gaps here. It's very easy for solder balls to go in there and short something out. So make sure to stick this on before using it, or before soldering, and could save your ESC. Next, you get a ribbon cable to connect both the flight controller and the 4-in-1. And you get these I'm not sure what they're called, half nuts, I guess. So what those are used for is, if you can see here, the FETs are very close right here to the mounting hole. So if you were to put a standoff or a nut right here, it would actually touch the side of the FET. And if you were to screw it down and apply force, it actually, it presses on the side right here of each MOSFET on each corner, and that could damage it. So you need to put these on each side right before putting any kind of nut or standoff on top of that. So I'd like to discuss what I don't like about this stack, and that is with the flight controller, it's just simply the size. It is a very tall flight controller, and if you are trying to build a very compact stack, you wouldn't be able to do it with this. That's my only complaint. I don't think I've had any issues other than that. And the other problem I had was I really don't like the ribbon cable. It is durable, however, it sticks out in a C shape like this, and because it's, you can't really bend it back and forth like you would with this cable here. If I were to use this cable, I can connect them like this, and I stick the wires inside the stack, so the wires don't stick out and they can't get cut up in a crash. However, with this ribbon cable, I cannot bend it and I cannot tuck it inside, so it just sticks out in a C shape like this, and that's it's pretty annoying. However, as I mentioned earlier, you can mount it either here or here, so you can rotate the orientation. Luckily, you're not locked into one specific orientation because of the ribbon cable port. And that's it. I really don't have any other complaints other than this. As I have this spare cable lying around, that is what I use, so I don't have any problems in the connector. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments, and I will get to you as soon as I can. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you so much.